look in the mirror and catch yourself being somewhat surprised over just how much worse you really looked than you thought you did? Well, that's what we're going to do with chapter 20 in the book of Exodus. We're going to use it like a mirror, but a mirror that will help us to see what we really look like morally in our hearts and from God's true perspective.
At heart, do I think I'm a good person? From the standards of modern day society, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're both like, yeah, we're great.
I think I have a good heart.
I think everybody is a good person.
Attempted murder and kidnapping. I got arrested for home evasion.
Doing drugs, drinking, smoking. Aggravated assault, possession of a weapon with intent to kill.
Sexual battery.
All robbery. Yes, I do feel I have a good heart. Yes, I do have a good heart.
Well, I don't feel I'm an extremely bad person.
I know I'm a good person, yeah.
I would label myself as a fair person. I'd say in between a good person and a bad person. I've done some pretty bad things, just haven't got caught for them. But then again, I do have a big heart.
I have a good heart.
Did you notice that not one person, even amongst those who were interviewed at a local prison, and all of whom were doing time for serious crimes like rape and assault and murder, that not one of them consider themselves to be a bad person at the core? Please don't miss that point. Because we all need desperately to be aware of that reality, that people, all people, think of themselves as not bad people, including ourselves, including yourself. But that's only an opinion, which means to believe that you are a good person with a good heart, that God does find acceptable enough to grant heaven to, it's not necessarily the truth, is it? It's not necessarily the way God sees it. But do you know why we all tend to naturally think we're pretty good? Because we all know people who are morally better than we are, but we also all know people who are morally worse than we are. So we figure we land somewhere in the middle. And if that was the standard, if other people were the standard, then you may be right. You may be pretty good. The only problem is that's not the standard. This is the standard.
You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an idol. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. Honor your father and your mother. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not give false testimony. You shall not covet.